Magandang araw po sa lahat ng mga tagapakinig ng ating himpilan dito po sa DXG o 103.1 Radyo Pilipinas. Of course, by courtesy to our Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Romelito G. Flores, CISO 5, sa ating Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Sir Julius Silitaria, CID Chief, Dr. Elpidio Dakipil, and of course, sa lahat ng mga listeners natin, ating mga public schools district supervisors, school heads, siyempre pa yung ating mga teachers, yung ating mga learners, both elementary and secondary, at kasama din of course ang ating mga local government units, ang ating mga magulang na nakikinig ngayon. Ang pag-uusapan natin sa araw na ito sa ating radio-based instruction coming from the School Governance and Operations Division, ang topic po ay about no collection policy kasi isa po ito sa pinakamainit na issue sa panahong ito. Ano po ba ang no collection policy? Ang Schools Division Office ay nagpalabas po ng Division Memorandum OSGOD 2026 number 162. This is about the reiteration of the no collection policy, guidelines on voluntary PTA contributions, prohibition of sanctions against learners, and issuance of school clearance. So ang presentation natin sa araw na ito, or to reiterate DepEd policy on no collection, clarify the guidelines on voluntary PTA contributions, protect learners from sanctions due to non-payment of the PTA contributions, ensure the proper use of school clearances, and promote full compliance with the DepEd policies by all schools. So, ang guidance po natin sa no collection policy clarifies that PTA contributions are voluntary. Ilang beses na po natin sinabi ito. Prohibits the compulsory collections of and unauthorized fees. And yung key points po on voluntary PTA contributions is that contributions are strictly voluntary. PTA contributions are voluntary and shall never be made mandatory. So pag sinabi natin na voluntary, hindi siya mandatory, wala siyang fixed amount. No fixed amount shall be prescribed and no quota shall be imposed on parents, learners, classes, or teachers. Parents or guardians have the sole discretion to decide whether to contribute and how much to contribute according to their financial capacity. So, very clear na dito sa no collection policy natin, no learner or parent shall be pressured, coerced, or required to make contribution. Choosing not to contribute shall not affect learners' enrollment, attendance, participation in school activities, graduation, release of school records, or access to any educational service. So ang key message nito, voluntary means giving freely without obligation, pressure, or consequences for non-contribution. So walang sanction yung ating mga teachers at saka yung ating mga school heads kung walang maibigay, may ambag ang ating mga parents kasi nga voluntary. So wala siyang fixed amount. So it's the sole responsibility of the parent or the guardians to contribute and how much to contribute. Magko-contribute ba o hindi? So highlight of the no collection policy, that education is free. Libre po ang public education. And therefore, no learner shall be denied access to basic education due to non-payment of voluntary PTA contributions. Public education is free under the Constitution and DepEd policies. School heads, teachers, and DepEd personnel shall not collect voluntary PTA contributions. Voluntary contributions shall be managed and collected only by the PTA through its authorized officers. So, mahigpit na pinagbabawal sa ating mga school heads, sa ating mga guro, ang pangungulikta ng PTA contribution. Dapat kasi kay project ng PTA yan, ang PTA ang magmamanage at mag-i-implement ng kanilang programa or project. So the key message is education is free and PTA contributions are voluntary. So, no mandatory collections. Schools shall not require parents or learners to pay fees as a condition for enrollment, admission, attendance, participation in school activities, graduation, or release of school records. So kung magta-transfer within the school year ang bata, hindi siya basihan yung pag-release ng kanyang mga school records doon sa collection. Kasi no mandatory collections na tayo. So may release yung mga documents ng bata kung magta-transfer siya, lipat na ibang paralan. So PTA contributions are voluntary, not mandatory. The amount, purpose, and utilization must be approved by the PTA General Assembly, and collections must be transparent, properly documented, and accounted for. So there should be no coercion or pressure. School officials, teachers, PTA officers, and school personnel shall not compel or pressure parents to contribute, require payment directly or indirectly, assign collection quotas to teachers or class advisors, and use learners as collectors of money. So no sanctions against learners. No learner shall be denied enrollment or admission, prevented from attending classes, excluded from examinations, graduations, or recognition, denied reports cards, certificates, diplomas, and other official records, subjected to embarrassment, discrimination, or public identification because of unpaid contributions. So, walang sanksyon ang ating mga schools, ang ating mga teachers sa mga parents, sa mga bata na hindi nagko-contribute sa PTA kasi ang PTA nga is voluntary. Proper use of school clearance. School clearances shall only be used for legitimate administrative purposes. They must never be used to compel payment of PTA contributions, donations, classroom funds, and other unauthorized collections. So mahigpit din nating pinagbabawal yung ating mga schools na mag-issue ng clearance related sa collection. Kung mayroon mang clearances, purely administrative purposes, and they should comply with the DepEd policy. Accountability and compliance. School heads are responsible for ensuring strict compliance with the no collection policy. About homeroom PTA contributions. Homeroom PTA contributions are also voluntary and shall not be made mandatory. There shall be no fixed amount and no quota imposed on parents or learners. Any voluntary contribution must be approved by the homeroom PTA members during a meeting and properly documented. School head, teachers, and other DepEd personnel shall not collect or require homeroom PTA contributions. Collection and management shall be undertaken by the duly authorized homeroom PTA officers, subject to existing DepEd guidelines. Non-payment shall not result in any sanction against the learner or parent. So ang key message dito, homeroom PTA contributions are voluntary, parent-driven, and must never be a condition for a learner's education or participation in school activities. Homeroom PTA contributions follow the same principles as general PTA contributions. They are voluntary and cannot be collected through coercion or by the school personnel. Parents shall be the one to implement the project, not teachers or school heads. Ang isang tanong dito ay yung support for division, regional, and national competitions. Alam naman natin na ang daming mga competitions, sumasali yung ating mga learners sa regional at saka national competitions, both academic and sports. So parents and stakeholders may voluntarily provide support for learners participating in the division, regional, national, or international sports and academic competitions. Any financial support or contribution shall be purely voluntary and shall not be compulsory. So there shall be no fixed amount, quota, or required contribution from parents or learners to support division, regional, and national competitions. Learners shall not be excluded or discriminated against or non-payment of voluntary contributions. Schools shall comply with the existing DepEd policies on donations, sponsorships, and voluntary contributions, ensuring transparency and accountability in the use of funds. So the key message, support for competitions is encouraged through voluntary participation and community partnership, not through mandatory collections or coercions. So sa mga teachers natin, mga school heads natin, mga public schools district supervisors who are asking about division, regional, and national competitions, ganun pa rin po yung policy. Pag nagpapadala tayo ng mga contestants sa academic or sa sports, in the division, regional, and even national competitions, dapat po voluntary yung support ng ating mga parents sa ating mga kabataan. Homegrown PTA contributions follow the same principles as general PTA contributions. They shall never be made mandatory. Contributions shall not be collected through coercion, pressure, or by school heads, teachers, and other DepEd personnel. Parents, through the duly elected homegrown PTA officers, shall lead the planning, implementation, management of approved projects and activities. The role of the school heads and teachers is to provide guidance and coordination, but not to collect funds or implement PTA-funded projects. So to end, let us always emphasize, no learner shall be deprived of the right to education because of non-payment of voluntary contributions. Every child has the right to enroll, attend classes, participate in school activities, graduate, and receive school records without being compelled to pay unauthorized or voluntary fees. So maraming salamat at dito po nagtatapos ang ating programa sa ating radio-based instruction at siyempre pa sa iba pang mga programa o mga katanungan related sa Department of Education ay pwede po kayong magtanong sa ating comment section para sa susunod na episode ay atin po itong matalakay. Sa muli, maraming salamat at kasama nyo sa araw na ito si Julie Balienas Lumugdang.